Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for taking the time to tune in today. And for my new listeners, I'm Ifeoluwa Olusanya. And just in case you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly do that right now.
They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. You know you stopped me dead while I was passing by. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my
Okay, now back to the basics. Today I'll be speaking about fear. Well, yeah, the basic kind of fear, but then I'll be more specific. The fear of the unknown. I'll be giving us some tips on how I think you can overcome your fear of the unknown. That is, if you're having to deal with it, because you need to get over it to be able to get more out of life. Well, the fear of the unknown can be quite hard to describe because all the thoughts and feelings around it are all in our head. These negative thoughts and feelings stand as mental blocks. These mental blocks now become stumbling blocks, and then it influences the ways we live our life. And if we continue to live in this manner, it can have a detrimental impact on our life and everything as a whole. When we choose to live with our fear of the unknown, the choices we make are all affected. Any decision we make is based on this fear, and it would not move us forward in life. Nelson Mandela once said, and I quote, "I learned that courage is not the outcome of fear, but the triumph of life. The brave man is not he who is not afraid, but he who conquers that fear." Maximizing your potential can only be achieved when you have come in contact with the fear of the unknown and faced it and battled with it. Of course, it is not an easy thing to do, and it could be more complicated than just choosing to ignore the fear of the unknown. To be able to conquer the fear of the unknown, you have to be committed to making the changes in yourself, and this is where it gets tough. First of all, I want us to understand that there are a lot of layers of emotions that are associated with the fear of the unknown. Wondering what the fear of the unknown is. It is also known as xenophobia. It is when people have strange thoughts and beliefs about people and situations that they perceive to be strange or foreign. Most importantly, it is the fear of anything that is out of their comfort zone. If we listen to our fear of the unknown, we choose to live our life in our comfort zone rather than taking up the opportunity to step out into the unknown. It is when you step out into the unknown that you truly start to live your life to the fullest. Now, you have to overcome your fear of the unknown because this is a personal journey that never actually really ends. However, if you live a life controlled by the fear of the unknown and you want to break free, then here are some tips that will help you on your personal journey of transformation. To begin with, you should understand your fear. Fear is not foreign or unique to you. It is a part of the human DNA. And so it is not unusual for you to feel fear when you're stepping out into the unknown. Our brain is hardwired to prefer negative occurrences to uncertain outcomes. Our brain doesn't like us stepping out into the unknown or living in a world of change. However, you have to accept that change is normal and constant, and do not allow this fear paralyze your life. Till then, you should find the cause of your fear. Also, the fear of the unknown is truly a part of our DNA, and it's essential for our lifestyle. It is this fear that will protect you and heighten your senses in threatening situations, and it is usually needed at times. But you have to make sure this fear doesn't paralyze you so that you can live your life to the fullest. This fear, you have to make sure to find out why it exists. When you're faced with the opportunity to step out of your comfort zone, spend some time analyzing the cause of your fear. Now, once you've identified the cause of your fear, make sure you look for ways to minimize it and find a way in which you can cope, in decisions you make. Now, you proceed to question your fear. We all know that our fears are not based on realities. Our fear of the unknown is based on the perception of what might happen in the future. the future hasn't happened, and this is when you take your fear and question them. We should learn to accept failure as an option. Of course, no one wants to fail, but an undenying cause of our fear of the unknown is our fear for failure. It is essentially true about humans that you're scared of going out on a journey out of your comfort zone. But you also have to look at the realistic risks in regards to your comfort zone and know that everyone is allowed to fail at times. You cannot just accept, if you cannot accept that the possibility of failure is an option, the fear of the unknown will continually make you stay in your comfort zone. Then another thing is that we should learn to embrace change. The one thing that is constant in our life is change. We live in a world of constant and sometimes disruptive change. The more we receive change, the more we get used to it. The more we try to run away from it, the more it actually happens. Accept that you can't run from it. And sometimes you can't be the one to control it. You have to accept it. The more you accept it, the more resilient and courageous to become. And to round it all up, mind your thoughts. The fear of the unknown is created by our own thoughts. Probably unhealthy thoughts, but you have to mind these thoughts because these thoughts can be in your mind for many years and have a huge influence on how we live our lives. In fact, our fear keeps our minds very busy, and keeping your mind with thoughts that make you scared give you this fear of the unknown. These thoughts cannot just go away in one night. It takes commitment and work from you to keep your mind away from it, to restrain your mind so that you can successfully manage these mind thoughts and mind upsetting thoughts. What I'm saying in essence is that to live a journey of a fear-free life, that you'll be able to step into the unknown without being scared of the unknown, is that you have to listen to this fear of the unknown. You have to analyze it. You have to maximize your potentials. You have to question your fear. Now, I really hope you are able to go live your life to the fullest, embrace change, experience life to the fullest, and ride the wave of fear. Thank you very much for watching today. Don't forget to like this video and hit the subscribe button.